But first at 5, federal investigators are looking into what caused a private jet to slide off the runway at a local airport.
And tonight we are learning more about the plane and who was on board. We're told the jet skidded off the runway shortly after landing at North Central State Airport in Smithfield. We were first to break the story on WPRI.com and send out a mobile alert through our Eyewitness News app.
Tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is live in studio with the latest developments.
Well, it was quite a dramatic scene, guys, in Smithfield. We weren't allowed on the runway to get up close to the 8-seat jet, but from the road, we got a very clear view. You can see the jet is just sitting on this side of this slope here, just past the end of the runway. This is at the end of runway 5 at North Central State Airport. Aviation officials say, quote, for whatever reason, the plane went past the runway. Now, what's incredible is that there were 6 passengers on board. They are all just fine. We're told they departed from a Pittsburgh area airport and they were headed to Smithfield to then go to a business meeting in Providence today, and they actually still made it to that meeting, we're told. Officials are now investigating to see how this happened, and they are taking a look at everything.
We're trying to just look into the circumstances surrounding the mishap. The pilot in command was able to keep control of the aircraft and stopped it before it went too far. We look at weather conditions, we look at the aircraft maintenance records, etc. And you can see there's some things we'll look into.
The FAA, the NTSB are here to investigate, and we're told it'll take several months for that investigation to finish. Coming up new at 6, we'll tell you about the conditions the plane tried to land in and the spectacle it created on the road next to the airport. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Madeline, and we're working the latest developments now on a story that was first breaking at noon. A small plane goes off the runway at North Central Airport in Smithfield, crashing with 6 people on board. All those people managed to walk away. And new at 6, Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen joins us with new information about the conditions the plane tried to land in and the spectacle it created on the road next to the airport. Steve?
Well, Shannon, we didn't know what to expect when we rushed to the scene after a report of a plane off the runway. The scene was certainly dramatic when we arrived, but what was incredible is how the passengers made it off just fine and then went on with their day like it never happened. At the end of runway 5, stuck in the shrubs, a privately owned jet is tilted at a steep angle.
The pilot in command was able to keep control of the aircraft and stopped it before it went too far.
The flight was 6 on board from the Pittsburgh area, somehow skidded off the runway at North Central State Airport in Smithfield. No one was injured. Now the FAA, NTSB, and other authorities will comb through the details to see what caused it.
We look at weather conditions, we look at the aircraft maintenance records, etc. And you can see there's some things we'll look into.
We uncovered this field condition report that does show there was ground fog. Airport officials say the pilot was experienced.
Oh my God, there's a plane there.
Yeah. Like, oh my God. You know, this guy's lucky that he didn't tip over.
The public road along the runway came to a stop as onlookers couldn't wait to snap a pic.
This is pretty amazing. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
What's even more amazing, the businessmen on board were still able to make it to their meeting in Providence on time.
Must have been an important meeting.
Well, now the plane will slowly be removed from the scene over the next few days. The investigation will likely take several months. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.